JKB back with another episode. Today I kind of wanted to just have a kind of a rant discussion with you guys, talk about The Last Jedi. We've now seen the preview, teaser I should say, of the film. Rian Johnson, total new director. We have no idea what's going to happen with this movie. We have no idea what the tone is, other than, you know, Luke is obviously kind of pissed off at what has happened. And he says that the Jedi need to end. And I wanted to come here today and say a few things about Star Wars. You know, obviously you guys know that I'm a complete stupid nut for Star Wars. I own so much shit that I shouldn't own, and Star Wars really is my life. And seeing a trailer like this, some people are like, oh, it's the same shit as usual. I really want to see a Star Wars movie now where it's different than anything we've seen before. And this trailer really is pointing to something different. Yes, we're seeing somebody being trained. We're seeing lightsabers. We're seeing good versus evil. But we're seeing something a little bit different here. You know, Luke saying that the Jedi should end is like so devastating to me, but it's so interesting. I want to know what the hell he's talking about. Why does it need to end? And if it does end, you know, Yoda always talked about the balance in the Force. If there's one side, there has to be the other, or it's going to balloon out of control. So if the Jedi ends, does that mean the Sith rise? You know, you go back to Episode 7 and Snoke saying, have you felt it? The awakening in the Force and all this stuff, and the back and forth between the light and the good. Kylo Ren obviously had problems going back and forth, but going into this, like, is Rey going to have issues? Is Rey his sister? You know, we're still trying to figure that out. Is Mark Hamill, you know, you watch Mark Hamill in interviews right now, and I got to be honest, he's kind of giving away not the story, but he keeps saying like he fundamentally disagreed with the script that Rian Johnson wrote, which is like, why would he say that? What does that mean? I think he really thought, you know, 20 years ago he'd come back as an Obi-Wan type character and train again and everything would go good. And I think that's what Mark Hamill always wanted with the character. And now Luke's coming back and he's miserable. He's living on a fucking island with nobody around. You know, it's strange. It's a very strange trailer, and I'm not scared that the movie's going to be bad whatsoever. Like Episode 9 with that director on board, the director of Jurassic World, he's not a really good writer. You know, Jurassic World was good in its entertainment value, but I mean, it's not like it's going to win anything for writing. But he's writing Part 9, and I'm a little worried about that. But Rian Johnson is like, he's a good director. He knows what he's doing with actors. He knows what he's doing with action set pieces. He knows what he's doing with the script. He knows all of those things. But does he know how to take those things and make a Star Wars movie? That's the debate here. I really feel that Rey is going to go on a real journey here. And of course we know that she's been saying in the media, like, don't meet your heroes because they can disappoint you. So she would be disappointed in the way if Luke was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want anything to do with the Jedi. I don't believe in it. But Rey's going to be, because we all know Rey is just that loving girl who wants to learn the ways of the Force kind of now from Luke, maybe? Or no, wait. She hands him the lightsaber. So it's so confusing. You got all these ideas, you know, she didn't want to have anything to do with it. So she's thinking, I'm going to go there, bring the lightsaber to Luke at the end of the movie, and bring him back, and we're going to take on the First Order. That's what she believes in. But all of a sudden she's training. Luke has like forced her to do it. I'm not doing it. You figure it out. That's the type of attitude here. And I think that really works in a Star Wars movie. We haven't seen that before. Like a Jedi, like, get the hell out of here. That's so interesting to me. And Poe Dameron just looks like he's on one of his adventures again. And of course, Finn is still in his, you know, his state from the last movie, but of course he's going to rise again. And then we have that new character, Rose. I think that was the name of the character in the movie, or the actor, the Asian woman who was at Star Wars Celebration. That's interesting. She's like a mechanic for the Resistance. I have no idea about her character. There's rumors. I don't want to even get into spoilers in this, but in everything, I'm watching the thing. And Kylo Ren comes on screen with his lightsaber. I'm like, oh my god, I watch it 4 million times. Then I realize his fucking scars moved. Rian Johnson moved the scar from over here and up his bridge of the nose because, quote, it looks silly. So they moved the scar through his eye. So I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. That's weird, you know? Like, a scar has actually moved, and it's only one now, and it goes through his eyeball, just like his grandfather had that scar. Anakin, of course, as you know, cut here. Now his is through the eye. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, let's talk about that in the comments below. Does that bother you guys? Like, going into the movie, seeing him on screen with the scar here, is that you're going to look at it and be like, that's not even where he got hit? It's such a strange thing to change. I mean, continuity mean anything to anybody out there? But yeah, I'm super excited for the movie. Thank you so much for watching this. Comment below if the scar thing bugs you. I want to know if it does. I'll see you in the next episode of JKB.